Why some societies make disastrous decisions? We should ask ourselves who on earth can a society make such an obviously disastrous as cutting down all the trees? It is unlike that complex societies allow themselves collapse as a result of an error in managing their environmental resources. Groups can do disastrous things that don't foresee problems before you produce it. For example, when British settlers produced their own initiative introducing in Australia foxes and rabbits from Britain. Foxes arriving and exterminate many species of Australian native mammals that have no evolutionary experience of foxes. The people overlook the environmental damage that is being generated. For example, about after full storage result from the oil crisis. It's necessary that society be made aware that the temperatures around the world have been increasing very gradually in recent decades. Another problem is that companies rarely even get to try to solve a problem once it has been felt. When in Montana closed a mine, leaving no more with leaking copper, arsenic, and acid poured into rivers, because in the state of Montana there was no lower recurring than them. The result has been that the scientists of Montana have had to endure some cleaning costs about $500 million, and that managers of mining companies have detected correctly that the laws allow them to save money. Therefore, the common interest of all consumers recommend exercise restraint and no one exploit it. It also includes overexploitation and collapse of most of the important marine fisheries and extermination of much of the megafauna, large mammals, birds, and reptiles of all the islands of the ocean over the continent, colonized by humans for the first time in the last 50,000 years. Another solution is the government or the other force intervenes to impose quotas. A second solution is to privatize the resource, divided it into small individual extensions that each owner will be motivated to prudently manage its own interests. Also, logging companies want to safeguard their own interests, clearing the forest quickly and after avoid the damage, as happening in forests of the low one of the Malay Peninsula, of Solomon Island, Sumatra, the Philippines, New Guinea, the Amazon, and the Congo River Basin. We can talk about irrational behavior that occurs when each of us is beset by a conflict of values in which we can ignore a bad situation if it is triggered by some value we're deeply convinced. Another irrational reason that affects the catastrophic decision is when it ignores the warnings, like a poor fisherman of tropical reefs using dynamite and Simon to kill coral and Ansel also to destroy the reefs to feed their children by day, despite being fully aware that it is destroying their livelihood future. Moreover, another reason for the irrational negatives includes the phenomenon of ground psychology, in which individuals are part of the large group, which can be only when making group decisions, even if these same individuals may have rejected the decision. So, then why some societies success and others falls? In part, because the difference between environments and societies are more complex than problems than others. Also, the survival of human societies still reveals a broad spectrum of possibilities in a society where self are paid through their own actions. So, it's important to demonstrate the ability to anticipate a problem, taking steps to resolve it before it became a crisis, being able to correct the errors and the ways to increase opportunities to achieve new success in the future.
Created using Powtoon.